Hey everybody, welcome back to my Unprocessed Life. I'm headed to work this morning, and we've done about a day now trying to follow Dr. Barnard's reversing diabetes plan, and it's been real good. The change in fiber has had quite a shock to the system. I was having a lot of plant fiber, but it was a lot of raw green fiber for the last couple months, and really I hadn't had a lot of beans or quinoa or really any cooked sort of fiber, but that all changed yesterday or the day before yesterday when we started to kind of go down that road. And so yesterday for breakfast I had probably not that great for breakfast. I had 3 cookies that were I think they were Engine 2 cookies, so they had a lot of fiber in them, and I know they had a lot of fiber in them because they affected my son, who had a bunch of them quite a bit. He spent quite a bit of time in the restroom yesterday, which is good, got things moving right along. But that's what I had for breakfast, was 3 of those cookies, and then for lunch I had quinoa and lentils with a little bit of hot sauce on top of it, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. And then for dinner last night when we got home, when I got home, I had to do some shopping and meet with some folks, and that's why I didn't make a second video yesterday. When I got home, Stark Raving Raw had already put together dinner, and it was brown rice, some green lentils instead of black, which is what I had for lunch. Some green lentils, and then a bunch of vegetables, diced onions and tomatoes and mango and avocado and so forth to go on top of it. And so I had a couple bowls of that as well. In short term, just to kind of let you know what was happening, so I've lost a couple pounds in the last couple days, and so that seems to be going in the right direction. I would have expected that from anything, no matter what, just because I had gained back everything that I had lost. I'm feeling pretty good on the methodology, because this is a lot like where we started a number of years ago. This is very similar to the Engine 2 process. The main difference is that I'm avoiding pretty much all fats. I'm avoiding pineapple and watermelon and avocado, specifically to try to help with the diabetes piece, or the pre-diabetes, as the case may be. And so that's one of the main differences, but it's very similar to that. So it opens up a lot of avenues for me in regards to what I can what I can eat when I'm out and about. Basically, what I'm looking to do is have anything that's vegan that is not made with oil and is low GI, if at all possible. And now, granted, if you know anything about GI, there is some controversy around it in regards to the whole GI index, because the way they do the GI index, that's and if you don't know what the GI index is, basically it's a measurement of how fast any particular food that you eat raises your blood sugar. Low GI raises your blood sugar more slowly, and a high GI will raise it more quickly. So the idea when you're trying to deal with diabetes or pre-diabetes or precursors, hypertension, those kinds of things, as I understand it, is to choose low GI foods because they won't release insulin as quickly into the system. Anyway, so that's kind of the plan, which means that I can do things like veggie burritos, bean burritos, things like that when I'm out. I just have to try to do my best to try to make sure that they don't use any oil. It's not a low carb diet by any stretch of the imagination. Still lots of carbs. Just try to limit the processed carbs as much as possible, and try to limit, all of the oil that we can. No oil if at all possible. And obviously, we want to limit the fat. So try to be as fat-free, as oil-free as possible. And so that's what's happening. I brought some leftovers from last night, some rice and lentils for lunch today. Although this is my vendor lunch day, so more than likely I'll end up going out to lunch, and I just have to try to make sure they make a good choice there. But I do have the lentils and the rice in case, you know, I get hungry or need them or whatever. So yeah, so that's what's happening in my unprocessed life. Yeah, if you want to see pictures of the things I eat in a day, go over to my Instagram account. Go ahead and you can check it out there. It's myunprocessed.life. Of course, if you want to leave comments down below, I'll be happy to answer them. If you want to contact me directly for some reason, you can do that, myunprocessedlife@gmail.com. Don't forget, if you want to know when new videos are coming out, click the subscribe button. If you like the videos, give me some Google love with a thumbs up. If you love the videos, share them. And as always, thank you so much for spending time with me. I really, really appreciate it. You know, your time's valuable, and I understand that. And so the fact that you would take a few minutes out every day to spend it with me, I really appreciate it. And so thank you so much. I will see you this afternoon, and we'll talk again real soon on My Unprocessed Life.